Okay, so the first courses have come out, some of them, and we have got tuna ceviche, which looks fabulous, and guacamole, which looks equally fabulous. We'll let you know what it tastes like, won't we? See you in a bit. Yeah, she likes
Mexican squash, and that's the corn.
Corn. So we got quite a spread for the first course. The titchiest bottle of brown ale I have ever seen.
It's quite dinky, isn't it?
That's a Thumbelina-sized brown ale. That is not what I was expecting at all.
It's quite girly for a brown ale.
Yeah, that's a brown ale aperitif. What have we got now?
I think there's a chicken enchilada type thing with the verde sauce.
Seared shrimp.
Seared shrimp with mole.
You already have one. I don't. And chicken enchiladas.
Yeah.
They look nice.
Yeah.
Let's give them a try.
Okay.
Steak and cheese. Wow. You'll never eat that. You should just give that to me now.
I've already had some.
You won't eat it, I'm telling you, you know. Admit defeat now, give it to me. The Wake. This turned out to be one of our favourite restaurants. We loved it in here. The ambience was perfect, as it was in most restaurants, to be honest. But the food was exceptional. We went here on Scarlet Night and had a wonderful time. Service and choice was brilliant. There's somebody who wants to have a word about that right now. Cloud bread. What did you think of this?
Apparently we have.
It was just as fluffy as the other one.
It was, and it came with the garlic butter, which was absolutely beautiful. Is it cloud bread? If you didn't dig it out with a spoon and hang on to it as it came out of the bowl, it would have just floated away, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it was delicious.
It was really light, just melted in your mouth. Absolutely amazing. Believe it or not, we did eat the whole thing. Now, we've got the first course out now. What did you have?
A really, really delicious clam chowder.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of clams, but I did enjoy that. It was really nice. What about mine?
Bone marrow. I didn't fancy that.
Do you know, it tasted lovely. It really was. And the thick, buttery toast was a great compliment to it. I would have it again. It was nice. I really enjoyed it. Now then. Okay, what do we have here? This is the main event. What have we got here?
Oh, there's so much, isn't there?
I do. For my steak, I believe, was a hanger steak with a béarnaise sauce. Yeah. And you got some roasted garlic with it. And I think that is some sort of potato gratin, isn't it?
Yeah, like a baked potato with a cheesy sauce.
Yeah, and that polenta you're poking right there had a sort of a spinachy filling in the middle of it.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah, the fries were brilliant.
Yeah.
And you had mushrooms, and I think you've got a filet mignon. It's all very nice, isn't it? The very next day we went for dinner. And here we are with a couple of absolutely beautiful cocktails to start the dinner at Gunbae. And in Gunbae, you're seated with strangers, really, unless you book it as a party. And we were lucky. The people we were with were absolutely lovely and made the evening. It is a Korean barbecue for intents and purposes. The food's cooked in front of you. The food was nice. It was plentiful if you wanted it. The only problem that I had with it was the length of time that we were there. This is Brunch and Razzle, Dazzle, and we'd never been in here before. We were impressed. We thought it was really good. What we're looking at now is a Cruffin, I believe it's called. Bit odd, but it tasted really nice. We were very pleased with that. We also indulged in some other little treats here. That is a panini, I believe. And here, he's just telling us he's so impressed with the staff and the whole atmosphere in the Razzle Dazzle restaurant that we were disappointed we hadn't been here before, but never mind. There we go. She's telling she's very happy. Avocado on toast with eggs over easy and some bacon. Bacon was really nice. Really enjoyed that. and something similar on the other side of the table. And again, she looks very happy. So we had a cruffin, a coffee, and a noxious green drink. Which one did I not like, do you think? Would it be the cruffin? Would it be the milky coffee? Or would it be the toxic, supposedly healthy green sludge in that glass on the left? Well, you decide by this expression. So what do we have here?
Everything. So, we got some Pinot Grigio. We got some meatballs.
Yeah.
Beef Carpaccio. Which looks stunning.
Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah.
Calamari. Apparently it's marinated before it's fried to make it more tender.
Nice.
And then the fluffiest bread I've ever had.
It is, yeah. It's like cloud bread,
Cloud.
isn't it?
It's amazing with some beautiful olive oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive in. Well, what we got next?
Oh my god. We got sea bass, which smells of lemon. We got corn tortellini.
Sea bass.
Yeah, we got the beef ragu thing.
Tortellini.
Yeah.
Beef ragout.
Yeah, that. And a monster steak.
And a steak.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do you think? Can we demolish it all? Yeah, I think so. Yes, that was a lovely meal, and we really enjoyed ourselves. But next, it's Test Kitchen. We had the menu on the left. Now, it was really busy here this night, and the staff were jumping around, plates everywhere. It was incredible. It's a really big space, actually. Not sure it deserves all of the space it gets, but nevertheless, they were putting a lot of effort. The presentation was immaculate, really. We found that the service wasn't the quickest. We spent a lot of time in here, over 2.5 hours, and because we were sitting at this bar, you weren't really talking to people. You couldn't really do that unless you were talking to each other, which is fine, but if you go in a group, I think it would be better. This is the mushroom patty to start with. It tasted great. I mean, it was really, really powerful mushroom flavour, and the toast was really crisp. As I got it all down myself, you can see that, but nevertheless I managed to eat it. We moved on next to the egg yolk and peas. Controversial, this. I wonder who thought of it and why they thought it would work, because it is an unusual combination, let's be honest. But nevertheless, we gave it a go. Apparently you have to mix it up first of all to coat all the peas in the egg yolk, which made it look even more attractive, as you can imagine. So yes, with surgical precision, I mixed it thoroughly, delaying the inevitable of actually trying it, but nevertheless, we'll give it a go and see what we think. It wasn't very warm by this point, but I'm putting a brave face on it. And actually, it didn't taste bad at all. It was just like peas in a sauce, which I guess that's really what it was, yeah. Marion didn't like it at all, but never mind, we'll move on. So the next course for us was scallop and ham. We just had a glimpse there of the lady next door's dish. Can't remember what that was. Scallop and ham was fine. Tasted great. More of an amuse-bouche than anything else, really. And on to the main course, which is the venison, which was, again, quite nice. The sauce was a little bit cloying, but the meat was extremely tender. Couldn't fault it for Test Kitchen just because of the length of time it took, but it was an interesting experience. And of course, the thing we haven't touched on was the Galley, which is a food court, Virgin's version of a buffet, really, but much, much more than that. You could dine here every day and not be disappointed. The choice was amazing and the quality fantastic. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, please. It always helps. Next time.